Procrastination and doing easy, comfortable things will give you relief for now. You will feel good for now, but taking bold actions and doing bold things will give you respect and a glamorous life. So you need to choose the one that you want to live with. You ever have those days where you know exactly what you're supposed to do and you just don't do it? You wake up thinking, okay, today's the day, I'm going to get my life together. You make your coffee, open your laptop, and suddenly it's like gravity pulls you towards your phone. You scroll, you clean your room, you make another coffee, you tell yourself just 5 more minutes, then I'll start. And before you know it, it's dark outside. That little voice in your head starts whispering, you did it again. That used to be every single day. I wasn't lazy, I was just stuck in this invisible trap called procrastination, and I didn't even know why. It's like there are 2 versions of you living inside the same body. There's the you that wants to change, the one that gets motivated watching YouTube videos at 2 a.m. and the you that wakes up in the morning and says, maybe tomorrow. I remember sitting at my desk once, staring at my notes and feeling this weird tension in my chest, like my body wanted to move, but my brain was putting up a wall. And that's when I realized procrastination isn't about time. It's not even about the task. It's about the emotions. You don't avoid the task. You avoid the feeling that comes with starting it, that tiny discomfort of effort, the fear of what if I suck. Your brain interprets that as danger and immediately tries to protect you with distractions. Because when you distract yourself, you don't need to do anything else. You don't need to do anything that feels important and will move the needle. Think about it. Every time you open TikTok or YouTube shorts, and instead of working, your brain gets a quick dopamine hit, a reward without doing any sort of effort. So you train your brain that avoidance feels good. It's not that you lack motivation, it's that you've been conditioned for relief. You're used to it now. I remember reading The War of Art by Steven Pressfield, and he called procrastination as resistance, and he said the more important a call to action is to your soul's evolution, the more resistance you will feel towards pursuing it. That hit me hard because every time I felt that urge to delay something, it wasn't proof that I was lazy, it was proof that the task mattered and I had to do it. But here's what happens next. You delay something and you feel that tiny wave of guilt, the one you try to ignore. Then that guilt becomes shame, and shame becomes fear of trying again. So you escape again. You tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow when I feel better. And that's the lie, because tomorrow you won't feel better. You'll just feel worse for wasting another day. And that loop keeps going. You feel discomfort, you delay, you feel guilt, you feel uncomfortable again, and it never ends until you decide to break it. My breaking point wasn't dramatic. It wasn't some life-changing moment. It was a regular night. I remember sitting there, laptop open, half asleep, and I suddenly thought, I've been saying tomorrow for years. I said tomorrow in the beginning of January, but it's October 2025. And I was watching this video and she said that how effective Pomodoro technique is, and she swore by it that how much it has changed her life. So I tried to give it a try. So I told myself, okay, don't think, just 25 minutes, start the timer, and that was it. I didn't need motivation, I needed momentum, and that's the night everything changed. Here's the science behind it. Every time you act despite resistance, you rewire your brain. You prove to yourself that you are in charge, not your emotions. That's how discipline is built. James Clear said it best in Atomic Habits. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. And my system was simple. When my brain said later, I would say now. Because that hesitation window, that tiny moment when you decide, is where your whole life changes. If I could talk to my younger self right now, I would say this: you're not lazy, you're scared. You're scared of looking dumb, you're scared of looking stupid, you're scared of trying and not learning your lessons. By avoiding it, it doesn't make the fear go away, it just multiplies it. So stop waiting for motivation, just move, even if it's small, even if it's messy, because once you take that first step, the resistance loses its power. So the difference between who you are and who you want to be is one decision, one moment of action that you don't run away from. And once you start, you'll realize that the hardest part isn't the work itself, it's just starting the work. So if this hit home, stay with me through this series, because by the end of it, you won't just understand procrastination, you will never fear taking action again.